got audio, and I'll just go upstairs.
Be better with this soundtrack.
I'm glad to see that our dear leader is so enthusiastic to shake his friends' hands.
Got a hug from the Secretary of State, John Kerry.
I can imagine how firm a bond all of these individuals share and the camaraderie among them.
A lot of platinum.
This could be a rock concert. They're just loving being there.
Bravo, more government, bravo!
You would think that this is the only time they see Obama, all the platinum going on. But no, probably see him all the time. That joke is so funny, you tackle left turn. Yeah, that's your way there, everybody. We got a hashtag. You just blackmail those guys?
I have the high privilege of sitting down and presenting to you the President of the United States.
Oh.
Was that John Boner?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Vice President, members of Congress, my fellow Americans.
Not it.
Today in America, a teacher spent extra time with a student who needed it and did her part to lift America's graduation rate to its highest levels in more than 3 decades. An entrepreneur flipped on the lights in her tech startup and did her part to add to the more than 8 million new jobs our businesses have created over the past 4 years.
Stop regulating everything.
An auto worker fine-tuned some of the best, most fuel-efficient cars in the world and did his part to help America wean itself off foreign oil. A farmer prepared for the spring after the strongest 5-year stretch of farm exports in our history. A rural doctor gave a young child the first prescription to treat asthma that his mother could afford. A man took the bus home from the graveyard shift, bone-tired, but dreaming big dreams for his son. And in tight-knit communities all across America, fathers and mothers will tuck in their kids, put an arm around their spouse, remember fallen comrades, and give thanks for being home from a war that after 12 long years is finally coming to an end.
This is the man of peace right here. He's putting his peace prize up right there.
It's over. It's finally over, everyone. The war on terror is done.
Tonight, this chamber speaks with one voice to the people we represent.
It's funny
Not
you
it.
said the same
It is
thing
you.
last year.
Our citizens, who
No.
make the state of our union strong.
You didn't build that?
And here are the results of your efforts. The lowest unemployment rate in over 5 years, a rebounding housing market, a manufacturing sector that's adding jobs for the first time since the 1990s, more oil produced at home than we buy from the rest of the world, the first time that's happened in nearly 20 years. Our deficits cut by more than half. And for the first time in over a decade, business leaders around the world have declared that China is no longer the world's #1 place to invest. America is.
We'll see about that.
That's why I believe this can be a breakthrough year for America. After 5 years of grit and determined effort, the United States is better positioned for the 21st century than any other nation on earth. The question for everyone in this chamber, running through every decision we make this year, is whether we are going to help or hinder this progress. For several years now, this town has been consumed by a rancorous argument over the proper size of the federal government.
Ooh.
It's an important debate, one that dates back to our very founding. When that debate prevents us from carrying out even the most basic functions of our democracy, when our differences shut down government or threaten the full faith and credit of the United States, then we are not doing right by the American people. Now, as president, I'm committed to making Washington work better and rebuilding the trust of the people who sent us here. And I believe most of you are too. Last month, thanks to the work of Democrats and Republicans, Congress finally produced a budget that undoes some of last year's severe cuts to priorities like education. Nobody got everything they wanted. We can still do more to invest in this country's future while bringing down our deficit in a balanced way. But the budget compromise should leave us freer to focus on creating new jobs, not creating new crises. And in the coming months, let's see where else we can make progress together. Let's make this a year of action. That's what most Americans want. For all of us in this chamber to focus on their lives, their hopes, their
No,
aspirations.
please don't focus on my life.
What I believe unites the people of this nation, regardless of race or region or party, young or old, rich or poor, is the simple, profound belief in opportunity for all. The notion that if you work hard and take responsibility, you can get ahead in America. Now, let's face it, that belief has suffered some serious blows. Over more than 3 decades, even before the Great Recession hit, massive shifts in technology and global competition have eliminated a lot of good middle-class jobs and weakened the economic foundations that families depend on. Today, after 4 years of economic growth, corporate profits and stock prices have rarely been higher, and those at the top have never done better. But average wages have barely budged. Inequality has deepened. upward mobility has stalled. The cold hard fact is that even in the midst of recovery, too many Americans are working more than ever just to get by, let alone to get ahead. And too many still aren't working at all. So, on John.
Did you notice that awkward clap? Like, do we applaud for that, or no?
It won't happen right away, and we won't agree on everything. But what I offer tonight is a set of concrete, practical proposals to speed up growth, strengthen the middle class, and build new ladders of opportunity into the middle class. Some require congressional action, and I'm eager to work with all of you. But America does not stand still, and neither will I. So wherever and whenever I can take steps without legislation to expand opportunity for more American families, that's what I'm going to do.
Does that mean ending the illegal status of a bunch of American families in the United States? You gonna do that, Obama? Come on, man.
Speaker of the House is not clapping at
As
all.
usual, our First Lady sets a good example.
Uh-oh.
Michelle's...
She's been feeding the children, right? But she's been feeding them GMOs, hasn't she? Have they been corporate?
Yeah.
What kind of GMOs are they?
Very strong lady, Michelle. You really handled being the
Michelle's
worst
most
president in
partnerships with
history ever.
schools,
You handled
businesses,
it well.
local leaders has helped bring down childhood obesity rates for the first time in 30 years. And that's an achievement that will improve lives and reduce healthcare costs for decades to come. The Joining Forces Alliance that Michelle and Joe Biden launched has already encouraged employers to hire or train nearly 400,000 veterans and military spouses.
I feel kind of obligated. I'm going to stand up for my hand every time.
Taking a page from that playbook, the White House just organized a college opportunity summit where already 150 universities, businesses, nonprofits have made concrete commitments to reduce inequality and access.
I like this one the best because the person is telling the large group of people what to do. And he's holding something that's elongated.
And across the country,
Let's make college debt a reality for
we're
everybody.
partnering with mayors, governors, and state legislatures on issues from homelessness to marriage equality. The point is, there are millions of Americans outside of Washington who are tired of stale political arguments and are moving this country forward. They believe, and I believe,
Hope it
that
changes.
here in America, our success should depend not on accident of birth, but the strength of our work ethic and the scope of our dreams. That's what drew our forebears here. That's how the daughter of a factory worker is CEO of America's largest automaker.
Not everyone is clapping as
Now the
enthusiastically
son
as
of
they
the
should.
barkeep is Speaker of the House.
It is John Boney.
What is it, working? What did Obama say?
He's like showing pictures of people as kids from Congress.
Can be president of the greatest nation on earth.
Oh wow, he's showing kids photos of himself. I wonder if the networks are doing this also.
Doesn't it make you feel good about the guy giving the speech when you see pictures of them as a sweet
Opportunity
child?
is who we are. And the defining project of our generation must be to restore that promise. We know where to start. The best measure of opportunity is access to a good job. With the economy picking up speed, companies say they intend to hire more people this year. And over half of big manufacturers say they're thinking of insourcing jobs from abroad. So let's make that decision easier for more companies. Both Democrats and Republicans have argued that our tax code is riddled with wasteful, complicated loopholes that punish businesses investing here and reward companies that keep profits abroad. Let's flip that equation. Let's work together to close those loopholes, end those incentives to ship jobs overseas, and lower tax rates for businesses that create jobs right here at home.
seems like a pretty good plan. It might fix the economy.
Good idea. You should do that.
Have you heard this Barack Obama guy and his ideas for the country?
Moreover, we can
I
take
think
the
we
money
should
we
really
save
change
from this
things.
transition to tax reform to create jobs, rebuilding our roads, upgrading our ports, unclogging our commutes. Because in today's global economy, first-class jobs gravitate to first-class infrastructure. We'll need Congress to protect more than 3 million jobs by finishing transportation and waterways bills this summer.
Waterways?
That can happen. But I'll act on my own to slash bureaucracy and streamline the permitting process for key projects so we can get more construction workers on the job as fast as possible.
Shovel ready.
I guess I'm in the right industry.
We also have the chance right now to beat other countries in the
I
race
shouldn't
for
have
the next
fired all
wave
these
of
people.
high-tech
Just waited
manufacturing.
until
jobs.
Obama.
And my administration's launched 2 hubs for high-tech manufacturing in Raleigh, North Carolina, and Youngstown, Ohio, where we've connected businesses to research universities that can help America lead the world in advanced technology.
So Obama built the iPhone?
Tonight I'm announcing we'll
So
launch
Obama
6 more this year. Bipartisan bills in both houses could double the number of these hubs and the jobs they create. So get those bills to my desk. Put more Americans back to work.
Do it, Steve.
What?
Get more Americans back to work.
Yeah.
We're counting on you. Good luck, technology.
Let's do more to help the entrepreneurs and small business owners who create those new jobs in America. Over the past 5 years, my administration has made more loans to small business owners than any other.
You know what'd be awesome?
When 98%
See in the bottom
of
right corner,
exporters
there's like some small
are small
businesses.
businesses. New trade
If like 3
partnerships
green
in
eyes
Europe
popped up.
and the Asia Pacific
Supposed